What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Demo, sad music. Unfortunately, today's episode is not going to be so exciting because of what happened on Tuesday around 10-12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A young man by the name of Andre Bing was working at the Chesapeake Walmart as it appears as one of the store managers, maybe the main store manager. And from what I hear, there was some discrepancies that he had with some employees, that there was an argument, and then he went into the break room with a firearm and then started shooting. What I'd like to do is play a small clip of this particular coworker who saw it. It's not going to be that long, and we'll play a news clip and then we'll come back.
Y'all just tuned in. Sadly, Battlefield Walmart just got up by one of my managers. He full of people. By the grace of God, I made it, and all the other people I knew made it. Literally just walked out the place no later than like 3-5 minutes. Easy, y'all. But yeah. Apparently he blew it.
So guys, we have seen there's up to possibly 10 people who may have lost their lives. And I want to say that my heart goes out to the families that are involved, the people who passed away, the people who are in, I think at least one was in critical condition. But I just want to talk about people that are at a breaking point, because you never know what somebody is thinking. I've seen videos of this young man, and he is, like I said, he's jolly with people, and then for whatever reason on this day decided to take his own life. And I think that people, we think that sometimes things are going okay with them until we find out that they're not okay. And I think that everybody has some sort of breaking points with folks, right? But I want to talk to people because, you know, these are tough times. You have some people who are working at a Walmart or working at a Walgreens or some kind of job they feel like is, you know, low paying or whatever the case may be, and they feel like they would not, you know, where they're supposed to be in life, and that's understandable. But I just want you to know that if you ever think that you're having a tough time in life, look at a lot of people who are having a tougher time than you, and take this time to not be so down on yourself. Because in order for a person to get to this point, either you have a mental disorder or you just want to give up on life. And I want to talk about it because I've had my own personal issues where I thought I'd have a breaking point, that I didn't want to continue on, and that I wasn't where I wanted to be. And then I thought about other people. You know, I remember there was a story about a young lady that was from Massachusetts. Both her parents had AIDS. She was living in a car with her parents, homeless. She got into Harvard. And I always want to talk about how beautiful that life is, you know, and the opportunities that are out there for you. And that you got to always understand that people have been worse off than you. People have come out better with that situation. And I want to talk about it because, you know, some of these things in life are uncertain. Life is uncertain. The future is uncertain. But one thing that can be certain is that you can control your emotions, right? Some people cannot, but you should be able to. And if you can't, you need to be able to go out and try to get the help that you need. A lot of times, you know, when we were talking to people, you know, let's say in our personal life, you know, you'd be surprised how much of a, you know, hello, how are you doing goes. And, you know, sometimes you don't know, man. I've gotten so many emails from people just listening to my YouTube videos saying, you know, bro, if, when I met you, I was thinking about deleting myself, but because of something that you said to me that day, I'm able to continue on forward. And I'm not saying it to make myself look good, because it's been stuff that somebody said to me that really put me in a good situation. And if you're a person and you're struggling right now, if you're a person and, you know, you're going through a breakup right now, if you're a person, you're going through any kind of tumultuous thing that you're going through right now, understand that people have went through worse and people have overcome it. And you can also overcome it, you know? And that's the one thing that you're gonna have as long as you live. You're gonna overcome problems because life is a problem. But I want you to continue to stay the course. If nothing else, stay the course. And it really hurt my heart that this was a brother that was a black man. Typically when you see situations like this, you typically don't see somebody African-American or black behind it. But, you know, it just goes to show you that, hey, we have our breaking points just like anybody else. And what needs to happen is that, you know, this is the reason why black men in general need to be able to vent, you know, need to be able to have people that will listen to them. Because sometimes when you have people who feel like, you know, they have no outlet, they have nowhere, nobody that will talk to them and stuff like that, you'd be surprised how people react. And when people lose their shit, everybody's in trouble. You know, everybody's in trouble. And again, like I said, this is very unfortunate. It's a very terrible thing. It's a very terrible thing. But also, you know, stay encouraged. A lot of people, you don't know what they are going through. I mean, you can't tell, man. You look at people's Instagram posts, you look at people's WhatsApp posts, and everything is looking good, man. People are literally dying inside, right? Next time you go and try to talk to that lady at the club, you know, you might think that everything is going on right with her, and you have no idea who you're trying to talk to. You don't know that person is unhappy. You know, you will be looking at somebody and think they have a lot of money, and you said, man, I wish I had their money, and you have no idea that person is unhappy. That person is unhappy with their self. And sometimes we all are unhappy with ourselves. But the situation is that you might not be where you want to be, but you're closer than you were before, you know, and that you just got to keep on trusting in the process. You know, I was listening about Charlie Munger, the investor. On his road to becoming a billionaire, he lost his son early on in his life. His son died, I think, like maybe 4 or 5 years old. Then, and right before that, his wife took almost everything. So that could have been a breaking point. But you know what? He just didn't quit. Might be set back, but don't quit. And as long as you can continue doing that, everything will be all right. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.